Hi, everybody. It's Tina, and I wanted to come to you today to share with you a super exciting product. It is Tupperware's new glassware. It's called Voila, because voila, Tupperware now has glass. So I am going to share with you, first of all, some of the features and the benefits of this amazing new product. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the sizes and then when you're going to be able to get this. So it comes in three different sizes right now. We have a 9 by 9 square, we have a 9-inch round, and we also have a 9 by 13 rectangle container. So our Voila glass is made from borosilicate glass. Now, that's not just any glass. It is very high quality glass that resists cracking. It also resists shattering. Many of you have probably heard stories of that happening in an oven. You won't find that happening with borosilicate glass. It has absolutely no BPA in it at all. They're extremely food safe. So I want to talk a little bit about the design of this. It's just incredibly brilliant of the things that they thought about. So first notice this beautiful flared lip. It's really, really just a gorgeous bowl, but it's actually a 9-inch round casserole. And so that makes it really easy to be able to hold on to as well. Now, this product will go into the freezer. It will go into the refrigerator. It will go into the microwave. It will go into the oven, and it also goes into the dishwasher. So it's one product that does absolutely everything. You know what? It wouldn't be Tupperware without a seal. And that is where the Tupperware seal comes in place. And oh my gosh, this is amazing. The detail and some of the things that they put into place is just incredible. So, first of all, it's a very firm, solid seal. And so that is good because that means it's going to keep your food really nice and fresh. You're going to notice it has a silicone ring right around this. This is detachable because if you get some food in there, you're going to want to take that off and wash that and then put it back into the little grooves. Just match the little notches and it goes right back into place. It also has a valve. This valve is for when you're cooking in the microwave. You'll just lift that up, the steam can escape, but it also is how we're going to put this seal on. Now, this seal does not go in the oven because it's Tupperware, but the rest of it can. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to show you how the seal works. So I'm going to crank my camera down just a little bit so you can see. There we go. So all you do is open the valve, place the seal on it, press down, and you'll hear like almost like a little suction, and then shut the valve. And now look at that, your seal is on. Now, seriously, you really wouldn't want to carry it by the seal, but I just wanted to show you how solid that seal is on. You're going to want to carry it though by the base of the container. And of course, if it's been in the oven and it's hot, you're going to want to be using pot holders as well. But I love all of the detail that they put into this. Now, the other thing you'll notice is right up here on this part of the seal, there's a little bit of a flare out that gives it a really easy open. So you can just put your finger right underneath that and lift up just like that to remove your seal. Isn't that amazing? All right, so I am going to make a crustless quiche tonight. So we're just going to crank this down just a little bit so you can see a little bit about what I'm doing. And then I'll cook it and then I'll come back afterwards with a reveal so that you'll have an opportunity to be able to see them. So we're going to do 4 eggs. And you could probably do a little bit more. Oh, I know one of the other things I wanted to share with you. There is a fill line on this container. The fill line's super important if you're going to be microwaving or freezing, because you know when you freeze food, it does expand. And of course, when you're going to microwave, you want to make sure that your food is not going to come out of the little valve there. So let me show you that right now. So if you look, right here, there's like a little ribbon. Do you see that little ribbon, that little wavy line? That's your fill line right there. So you want to make sure you don't fill past that when you're freezing or you're microwaving. All right, so back to our crustless quiche. We're going to just whip our eggs up here. Scramble those little guys up. All right, and then I've got my little chopper here, and we're going to chop a couple of different things here. So this has got a little blade to it. I'm going to go ahead and add my milk now too. So this, you can use milk or half and half. There we go. And I want to whip that up really nice and good. I'll move my seal out of the way just for a minute. All right. So next up, we're going to use our little chopper. I'm going to put the little blade inside. It has a little blade cover, real important to using that. And I've got some red bell pepper. So I'm just going to place that in there. Just cut that into small little chunks. But I don't want it to be that big and chunky, obviously, in a quiche. So I'm just going to give it a couple of pulls. Perfect. That was only what, 3 pulls, right? And next, I'm going to pop in some mushrooms. You could use fresh mushrooms or you could use canned mushrooms. I'm actually using canned. You can saute these in advance if you want to, but it's going to cook, so really no need. Just a couple pulls, all you really want, just to chop them up into bite-sized pieces. You don't want to mince them too finely. There we go. And we'll kind of stir that together a little bit. Next, I've got some chopped bacon. I've already chopped that all up. So we'll just add that in. All right. I'm going to grab my other spatula real quick. There we go. Clean out every little bit. Now I'm going to chop some spinach. And again, I don't want to put this in for too long. Just a couple of little chops to not have great big spinach leaves. This is about a cup of spinach that you're going to do. And I'm also going to add some fresh parsley in there. I'll chop that all together at the same time. Mhm. Couple more chops. Perfect. And now, oh, that parsley smells so good. Nothing like fresh parsley. I've got a little bit more spinach I'm going to put in here and do the second batch of that. I had it packed in there pretty well. You could use Canadian bacon if you wanted to. You could use ham. You could use onions. It's really up to you. I mean, you can add anything you want to. Just think about what you have at home. Okay. Get all of my spinach in there. This is going to be nice and spinachy. Voila. Voila. That was an appropriate thing to say, wasn't it? All right. And lastly, we're going to add cheese. So I'm going to use this. Now, one of the things you can do is you can make this up in advance if you want. Just put it in the refrigerator. There we go. And lastly is about a cup of cheese. And stir that up. I'm going to stir it right over the casserole just in case I spill, because I chose a little tiny bowl. All right. I'm just going to pour that in. And now we have our crustless quiche. What a healthy brunch or breakfast that this is going to be. All set, ready to go. If you're feeding more people, you can actually put more eggs in if you wanted to. I'm going to place the seal on top and pop the little vent open, press down, and close. And it's ready to go into the refrigerator to cook. or you can just put it right in the oven right away and you're ready to go. So that is our brand new Voila glassware, and it's coming to you on September 18th. So if you'd like to get some, make sure you reach out and let me know, and we'll make sure you're one of the very first to take advantage of this wonderful new product. Thanks so much.